Good morning. It's actually morning today. Merry Vlogmas the 5th. We have gotten a lot of snow since yesterday. We had a blizzard last night. I don't think I've ever heard the winds howling like they were. It was scary. I get really bad anxiety with winds. Don't really know why, but I think the movie Twister traumatized me as a kid, honestly. But yeah, so this is the morning. This is the start of our day. So let's get to it. Hello. I'm crocheting. I'm watching Traveling Pony Studios, which is a horse stable and crochet business. This is where we've started. We are working with Premier Yarns, Deborah Norville, Serenity Chunky, one of my favorite yarns. Not even sure if you can still buy it, honestly. It's 109 yards, so 3.5 ounce skein. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 5 bulky weight. Machine wash, warm, gentle cycle, tumble dry, low. Do not bleach. Do not iron. The recommended hook size is an 8mm, but I'm using a 7. I don't want to use an 8. It's too big for me for this. And this is the color Majesty. My lighting is a bit different today. We have an overhead light here in the living room. But because of wiring issues, it works sometimes and sometimes doesn't. So today, I was surprised by the fact that it works. So let me know if you like this light. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and work on this hat. Today I'm going to work on the Winter Spirit hat stitched by Jessica. Copyright Jessica Flowers of 2017. Let's see. The pattern is available from baby to adult sized. I've made this hat before. I'm pretty sure that I pattern tested it for her. I really like the look of the hat. Rowan, stop. Yeah, I think that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And basically, you're just, once you work on the pattern, you just go around and around and around. You don't join or anything. So that's what we're going to do. I heard you. Oh yeah, fun thing today. The kids have a snow day. So there's that. Yay! This is where we're at. Look at that beautiful texture.
Okay, I'm gonna do something with your crayon. And then this was extra stuff that was in my car for markets, so bags.
I love the texture.
With markets until that's what hands.
Oh, hey, excuse me.
Hey, kitty. My foot. Mom, I'm just doing that for her because she wants to play. Did she finish you with the Hoglin?
That hurts!
What?
Claws!
She just scratched my mom. You don't need to talk that loud, Ryan.
And I did like this kind of like color. This really is. This is called Space Bubbles. And then we have a cute little purple one. So I think these colors are cute. I only did 4 hearts for now. Just because I didn't know what other color to do. I feel like hearts would be cute.
Wolfie scratched my mom.
Right now, your claws are sharp. For the keychains also too, because I don't know how they're gonna perform because I haven't brought keychains to a market forever. So I think I'm gonna stick.
Then Mom, if I was a kitty, that would be so silly. If I was a kid.
Okay, so I got this far. Ran out of yarn. Went upstairs to see if I had more because I really wasn't sure. But thank freaking goodness I have one more. So we'll be able to finish our hat. Yay! This one is like taro because it's purple. That's the taro one. Then I did this one kind of look like a matcha. Rowan, do not move. So it's like green. No, you're in trouble. Yeah, for a minute. Like a cream color. My hat. And I'm gonna have to brainstorm what other keychains I want to make. Because I honestly, I have no idea. Actually,
Did I miss you, Mom?
I think I bought the pattern for the little mushroom pops. Like
I miss you, Mom, so
like
much.
Little mushrooms that pop. I think I want to make those and put them on keychains. I think I bought the pattern. This is pretty purple color. Oh, I bought the pattern for the swinging animal. Lots of texture. I got custom for the swinging bee, so I bought this and then this is the Winter Spirit hat by Stitched by Jessica. If by chance you want to make it, it was a paid pattern, I believe. So I will try to find the link and link it down below. On to the next one. Okay, we've switched crochet hooks. I am doing another one of these, but the way that this pattern works up is, like, there's not a whole lot of stretch here. So by having the same hook size for the band as you do the hat, the top of the hat ends up feeling a little bit tight. So I'm gonna make the toddler size now, but after the band I'm going up a hook size from a 7mm to an 8mm, which, fun fact, you're supposed to do anyways with the chunky yarn, just to give it more stretch, more room to breathe. So this is what we're doing. Almost done with my hat.
What's that? Because I need to do that to get in the inventory. Why? You have to press the bottom too. Oh, you're Alex. Huh? He's Alex. Steve's friend. How'd you see? Oh yeah, it does drop stuff. Let me go. I have no idea. I don't know if it does zombie up. Because I needed the zombie up today. So we get up. And you have to go over to it to me there. Where is it? Oh, another sapling. Huh? You can use those.
Okay, so Mama and Minnie hat. This is a toddler size. So this is a toddler size, and this is an adult size. This is 16 inches around with a little bit more stretch than this one. So it is for anywhere from 1 to like 5 years probably, unless your kid has a smaller head, and then it might fit in this as well. But it's a good size. And then this is the average adult size head. It is 10 inches wide, so 20 inches around, so it's going to fit the average like 21, 22 inches. But I would probably stick to like 20 or 21 just because this is a bit tighter. But kids' hats are all $15. Adult hats are $30. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay. Hi guys. I was just in the lounge with the peeps from a Refined Vibes Discord. I've lost yarn chicken. I don't have any more of this yarn. I did just use the whole skein of Loops and Threads Charisma. 109 yards, 3.5 ounce ball. It recommends an 8mm hook. The color is Cloud Multi. And it's 100% acrylic, machine wash warm, gentle cycle, do not bleach, tumble dry low, do not iron. And it's a 5 bulky weight. I don't know if I said that, but you know, I finished it. I'm making this really cute hat, but I think I might need to frog a couple rows. It just grew too much, like from the brim. So I think I might frog it all the way back here, which breaks my heart. And do it again. Like, I gotta skip a couple stitches or something in here. Because the original pattern has a half double crochet brim. So you do 3 single crochet or 3 stitches per 2 half double crochet rows. And with the single crochet, you do 1 stitch per 1 row. So every other row, you add 3 stitches in this, which works for the half double crochet brim, but not for the single crochet brim. But I don't like the half double crochet brim. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So, because I'm frustrated with it, I'm going to put it in timeout. My toddler asked me if I could come upstairs and nap with him and I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'll come back on later after my nap. It is currently 3:09 p.m. Hi, kitty. Meow. Yeah, I'll be back later. Hi guys, I just wanted to come on. I haven't recorded anything in hours. Let's see. I took a nap with the kids. I was on the Zoom with Refined Vibes Discord. I did do a lot of crocheting today. So I finished this hat, which let me just tell you. This hat is Baby B, Sweet Delight Chunky, in the color Toy Elephant Marled. It's 109 yards. I had to try this hat twice because there wasn't enough yarn. So made it a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter than I normally do for an adult size hat. Ultimately had to use scraps of a close colored yarn. Can't really tell because pom-pom's on top. Yay for that. Then, you know, we were talking about, oh, well, what yarn did you use? It's very pretty, blah, blah, blah. Washing instructions. Again, 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide. That polyamide word, that's the same trouble we had with the last skein of Hobby Lobby yarn I used for fancy ear warmers. And I know all the things, except for the fancy A in a circle. And now we're realizing that the circle with letters in it means dry clean only. However, this one can use any solvent for dry clean only. But who the fuck wants to dry clean a hat? Okay? Really? So now I'm just trying to use up this freaking yarn because I don't want to see another skein of dry clean only yarn ever again in my life. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. And these skeins come in itty bitty little balls, okay? They're not making this for freaking sweaters. You're going to use 10 of these to make a size large sweater. Okay? That size is for a hat. Why the fuck would you make yarn for hats dry clean only? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody is that bougie, okay? Nobody. Yarn Bee, get with the program, okay? I get that the yarn is soft. We don't want it dry clean only. I will not be buying this yarn again. And any other time that I shop at Hobby Lobby from here on out, I will be looking for dry clean only yarn because this is fucking stupid. And if you don't like my language, I'm sorry, okay? I hang out with a bunch of really amazing people who also have potty mouths. And I'm just going to blame them. It's their fault. I've been heavily influenced. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We all do it though. We're adults, okay? If you get offended over a word, I don't know what to tell you, okay? So there's hat number 1, all right? Then I used different yarn. I used Loops and Threads Charisma, right? So this is in the color Sprout Multi. There's 109 yards in this. It's also a 5 bulky weight yarn. It's 100% acrylic, which is what we want. Machine wash warm, gentle cycle, do not bleach, tumble dry low, do not iron. All the normal stuff, right? Okay. So this hat is the Lilius beanie by, I believe, Wool Cuddles. I'm pretty sure. Half double crochet, back loop only brim. You are going to go around, join, turn, go around, join, turn, go around, join, turn, and it just keeps doing that all the way on up. You get so far up, and then you finish off and you cinch the top closed. I did modify the top because I wanted to decrease it a bit to make it easier to cinch to close, because it is a little bit difficult. If I were to make it again, I would do a single crochet brim, which I tried to do the first time, ran out of yarn, so did what I needed to have enough. But you can see the brim is kind of like stretched out a little bit, so I would figure out the math to do a single crochet. So we did that one. Then we did a mommy hat. This is the Winter Spirit Beanie by Stitched by Jessica. Beautiful yarn. This is Deborah Norville, Premier Yarns, Serenity Chunky. It's 109 yards. It is 100% acrylic. It is machine wash warm, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. Recommended hook size is an 8mm. And the color is Majesty. So I used I used one whole skein, and I got so close to finishing it, and I didn't have more, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't think I have more of this yarn. Well, I went digging and I found some more, so I finished it, and then I finished the yarn off completely and made a toddler size as well. So all of these hats, the pom-poms are removable and interchangeable. Thanks to Danielle and her amazing suggestion. I'm using these like balloon tie-off plastic piece things on the inside. Makes it so easy. I am working on another hat. This one. I love texture, if that's not obvious. I feel like I'm not gonna have enough. To finish, because I feel like I need probably another like 2 inches, and I have to do a star stitch and half double crochets, and then another half double crochet in the third loop, and then a single crochet row to repeat the pattern for the length. We'll figure it out one way or another. We'll get there. I just want to really get rid of this yarn because, of course, it's another skein of the Yarn Bee stuff. It's nice and soft, but who makes dry clean only yarn? This is like the theme of the week. For real. This color, though, oh, it's watercolors. Okay. I am using... Oh, Annie Caraway Art just put this hat tutorial on her YouTube channel, so I'm watching that and making it. Make sure that you obtain gauge. I did not, so I had to kind of wing it. Granted, I was using a bigger hook for the yarn, and then I decided to size down on the hook, so that way I didn't run out of the yarn as fast. Well, it was counterintuitive. So, whichever, just do what the pattern says. Check your gauge. I did not, and now I'm suffering the consequences. I may have to redo this hat from the start, like I had to do the blue one and the gray one today. I worked it up. I got it so far into it, this much, ran out of yarn, had to frog the whole thing and start over in a smaller size. Not fun to do. Don't really recommend it. So I don't really want to do it again, but that's where we're at. Otherwise, it's after midnight. It is technically no longer December 5th. It is no longer Vlogmas the 5th. My husband came home. I got off of the Zoom. We watched the 2 most recent episodes of Yellowstone. So we are all caught up until the new episode comes out. And let me just say, holy fucking shit. Like, if you watch Yellowstone, I won't say who, but what a major unnecessary death. Like, what was the point? Okay. Like, are you serious? So now I'm like all anxious. I had sweaty palms and everything. My anxiety is stupid because of a stupid show that's going to be over in one episode. Listen, I know Kevin Costner is a great actor, but at the same time, what a douche. Like, why did he have to just completely pull the rug out from underneath this entire series? And why was this entire series all about him? Couldn't they have found a way to move on from him as a character? Like, he was sick. He was sick not too long ago.
I mean, aren't
right?
Casinos kind of...
Like, they could have let him die when he was sick, when they thought he was going to die. And then just played it into the next sibling. They could have left the farm to Rip. They could have let Casey run it. You know, Beth wanted to sell it. But there's so many different things that could have been done. But no, now the entire premise of the entire series has to somehow boil down to, 5 episodes? Okay? Why? I think that was a really shitty position for Kevin Costner to put the show writers, the producers, whatever. That was a very shitty position for him to put them into. Like, yeah. So, now that that conversation is done, thankfully without any, spoilers, you know? I mean, I guess it spoils that, those things with Rip and Casey, I guess haven't happened. I mean, we have one more episode. We don't know what's going to happen in the next one. But otherwise, I didn't really give anything away. Other than, holy shit, unnecessary death. But you don't know who it is. Just saying. Either way. We're going to get this video edited and we're going to put it, we're going to get it posted because we have tomorrow to do still. And I don't know why I'm so awake and, animated at the moment. Probably because I've just been so into the show and I thought I was going to sit here and watch Ghost for another, few minutes. But it's 2:30 in the morning. And not only do we have to get the kids up and on the bus, we have to wake up at 7 with them. We have to get them on the bus. Then I have to go over, my husband has to drive me over to my car to get it from the mechanic. Because we couldn't do that today. Because the kids had a snow day. So, we get to do that tomorrow. And I don't think I have to go anywhere tomorrow. I don't want to go anywhere tomorrow because it's really snowy out. My husband said that there's 9 inches of snow outside. If not a little bit more. So that's great. But yeah. Merry Vlogmas the 5th, guys. This is how far I am on this hat. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!